Well, Martin, here we are back at TT again, ready for 2018. Podiums each of the last 2 years. What's the target for this year?
Yeah, it's the lightweight's been a good success the last couple of years. Third 2 years ago, second last year. So hopefully there's a bit of a pattern there for this year. Be nice to get my first win in there, but also you know, I've got big expectations for myself for the other classes as well.
And a very settled, same machinery all the way through as last year?
Yeah, same machinery as last year. It's some new bikes, but similar, same spec as last year, and some slightly different engines, but really very similar to last year, which is, you know, works for me.
So all that data that you've amassed over the last couple of years can be used?
That's it. We can roll out first night of practice and we know, you know, we know where the bike should be. And you're over 130 miles an hour now on the big bike, so time to push on from there. Yeah, that's it. You know, we got 130 mile an hour in my last lap of the senior last year, so it's I need to start moving on a bit more in the race. I'm giving away too much at the start of the race on all classes really. I'm building into it a bit much, but you know, that's why I've been happy doing it. And you know, this year with you know, it'd be my 5th year at the TT, so a little bit more experience, and hopefully we get a better practice week than we did last year. It won't be any worse, I'm sure. And you know, I just need to push on that a little bit more now in the first couple of laps. So do you do a lot of analysis of your own performance and see where you can try to push on? I don't look at the sort of sectors and everything. I probably will, you know, day before, you know, coming up to the practice week or coming up to the races. But I'm not a one to sort of sit down and study times and everything. You know, it's just got to come naturally. You know, I know all the corners now. I know all the bumps pretty much, and I know my gear pattern. So it's just a case of just rolling through them corners, a gear higher, and braking a little bit later, front on a little bit earlier. And what else is on the plan for 2018? I'll be back to British Superbike Championship this year, which is always, you know, it's so good for keeping your speed up. You know, the level of racing there, you know, it speaks for itself. It's, you know, it's a world-class level there, as we've seen in recent years from World Superbike riders coming back and seeing how hard the championship is. So, you know, if we can go there and we're scoring points there, it's going to put us in good stead come TT, and also working on doing some other road racing as well, making a newcomer another race, but just sort of not quite finalised that yet. So there's that interesting sort of trying to switch from short circuits to roads and back again as the year progresses. Yeah, that's it. You know, we got a couple of BSBs championship races for the first 2 rounds, and then we're off to the Northwest and then off to the big one, the TT. So we'll be up to speed by then for sure. So hopefully get some good success like we did last year at the Northwest, and then come TT we'll be ready to roll. So is testing already underway? Yeah, testing's already underway. We've had a few days in Spain and they went really well. And we had a tyre test last week at Castle Combs. We had a rare, sunny, nice warm day in the spring of England. So we got a lot of work done there on the TT tyres, and so you know, the Mets have really pulled out the stops this year. They're bringing some good stuff to the party. If you had one goal for TT 2018, would it be on the lightweight or on the bigger bike? I'd have 2 goals, couldn't have 1 goal. I need a goal in every class. I couldn't single one down. You know, obviously I want to get that win in the lightweight, but also, you know, closer, pushing to the, you know, towards chasing to the front of the, you know, the super bikes and the super stock and the super sport. I want to be, you know, constantly in the 130 mile an hour laps on the big bikes if I can. Best of luck. Thank you.